Hey, JV Challenge folks, this is John with KAAC. I'd like to walk you through the student experience for assessment for JV Challenge. Students are going to receive a password for each written assessment event in which they're competing. So if they are competing in math and science, they will have one password for math and one password for science. This password comes from the contest manager, typically to the coaches who distribute them to the students. You may have a way to get that directly to the students. That's up to you all if you want to do that. All right, so this student has received their password. They've logged into the video conference monitoring room, and the proctor has directed them, got them to this point where they enter their password on the universal login page that we have for ASAP. It's the same page you use to log in to enter your student names. It's the same page that we use to score the event if you're hosting. So the student has their password entered, they log in. This confirms that they are who we think they should be. This is Mike Bolton. He's taking the language arts exam for JV Challenge. We won't click that because that's the real exam, but I do have a dummy test that we can go to. This will be the landing page. They'll be directed to put in their first and last name, their email, the section number. The proctor will have it if they don't know it, the school, and their written assessment. They don't have to put their -LA here, but they can if they want to. It really doesn't matter. This is just a double check against the ASAP system, which will have their real ID number there. And then their verification that everything is on the up and up and they're doing their own work. So they'll click yes, the proctor will direct them to start. The proctor will lead them through these instructions. It tells them the number of questions. It's 20 on this dummy exam. Obviously, it will be 50 questions plus 10 tiebreakers on a regular exam. The time limit, which is only 10 on this dummy exam, but 50 for all exams except math, which is 60. The fact that they have to be finished in one sitting and they can't leave the browser window. If they do try to leave the browser window, they'll get a warning that says you're about to save your exam. So caution them not to do that. 10 questions displayed per page. It will let you go back and forward to make any changes that you need to make. It will also save any results any answers that you have in the system, even if you don't click the I'm finished button at the end. So the proctor will tell them to continue and the exam will start. Very important that they know that they have a countdown timer up here at the top. Again, this is 10 minutes and it will be regulation time for the actual exam. They also have some functions that we can look here. They have a bookmark function. If they want to come back to a question later, they can bookmark it here. They see their bookmark questions under this function at the top of the page, see all questions. This lets them look at all of the questions in the exam. They haven't gotten to number 11 display yet, so it's not actually unanswered yet, but it shows they have 10 unanswered questions and one bookmark question. So we'll just go through here and we will put a couple of answers in. I'll use A. It'll let them clear. They can also change their answer either just by clicking a different letter. And I'll go through and do the first 10. It tells them that they're in the exam body here, not the tiebreakers. And they're down to question 10. And they'll hit next. Their timer will come up again. And they can, again, use that see all questions, look at their bookmark, and go back if they want. They now see that they have 10 unanswered questions left. So we'll go ahead and finish out this exam with A's. And this is important as well. If time runs out on them, this could happen in math, for example, if they just run out of time. Even if they don't get to the last question to hit this finish now button, it's going to save whatever questions they have entered into the system. So this student will get credit for these answers that they already have in the system, whether or not they actually hit this finish now. All right, so there's their navigation to the previous set of 10 questions, and if there were more questions, they could hit another previous button and go even farther back. All right, so say the student is, this will be on question 60, the tiebreaker if it was a normal exam. Hit finish now, confirm finish now, and they're done. It just tells them that they are finished and that their answers have been saved. If you are scoring the event as a host, these answers and tiebreakers are now in the system for you. So all you need to do is go into the language arts exam and make any changes that you might need to make because of inquiries. And then if there are ties in the 1 through 50 body, then it will show you their tiebreaker scores as well. If not, you just confirm those results and you have finished scoring the language arts exam for JV Challenge. Again, I'll be sending out this link with this demo instruction here where your students can go in, play around. The results aren't saved, but it will get them familiar with the platform before the 7th of November. Good luck. We hope this helps.